Before I get started with this video, on a serious note, prayers up to anyone who's been affected by the coronavirus, whether it's been mentally, physically, financially, whatever. I know some people are really having a rough patch right now, but I am definitely praying for your healing, praying for your mental, and praying for your financial situations. As you can tell by the title of the video, this video is going to be showing you the braid pattern that I do for clients who have thinner hair. As you can see, I'm just showing you, this client that I have, her hair is very, very soft, and she does have thinner areas. So this pattern that I'm about to show you is suitable for the style that she wants. There are many braid patterns that you can do for crochet hair, but this is the one that best suits her, and personally my favorite. I know it may look like her hair is kind of thick, even though she has problem areas, but one is because I didn't blow dry her hair yet, and if I were to blow dry and flat iron it, you can tell, her hair is on the thinner side. Not the thinnest that, I've seen, but it is on the thinner side. I know we as Black women get shamed for not having long, thick hair or full edges, but we should all stop doing that. For women who do feel a little insecure about not having thick hair or not having full edges, there are styles out there suitable for you to wear. In this case, it's protective styles. That's one of my favorites because they do what they're supposed to do, protect your hair if done right. Starting off, I braid her hair down. I'm using some edge wax just to control the hair and, just give me a better grip on it. Personally, I do use braiding hair. Not everyone needs it, but in her case, since her hair is so soft, I felt like if I didn't use it, the braids wouldn't be secure. For as much as this service costs, you definitely want the braids to be secure. Your foundation is everything. With whatever style you do, leading up to the style is important. And in this case, the braid pattern is definitely important. Don't forget to let you know I be ballin'. I would drop it out by a house in New Orleans. Up the empty and I'm sure I'm important. Win a Grammy, I be ballin' like I'm Jordan. While you hear the snoring, I'll be busy scoring. Even though you want a secure foundation, what's most important is you not braiding tight. We don't do well with tension. I don't care what style you have. If it's too tight, it's not right, okay? You want things secure, but you do not want a lot of tension in your hair. I don't consider myself a tight braider, but I definitely make sure the foundation is where it needs to be. In this case, when you're doing crochet styles, you have to keep in mind that yes, you want a great foundation, but you don't want to braid too tight because you have to go in and put the crochet needle under the braid to bring the hair through. Now, if the braids are too tight, you're going to know because it's going to be difficult to get the crochet needle in, and your customer client is going to be uncomfortable, and you definitely don't want that. Shout out to the women who do braid, because braiding is not as easy as it looks, okay? The stars were not aligned for your girl when it came to anything outside of doing foundations. Now, I got a foundation down. Come holler at me if you need foundation, because I can do that. Okay, some straight backs, I got you. But anything outside of that, But I'll definitely refer you to somebody, okay?
Bay for the night. You could be Bay for the night. Bay for the night. You could be Bay for the night. You could be Bay for the night. You could be Bay for the night. I pay for the weed, I pay for the wine, I pay for this life. Still rockin' gold chains like I'm Kobe. Bath and break, I'm doing cocaine. It's that love supreme like Coltrane. You could be Bay for the night. You could be Bay for the night. You could be Bay for the night. I pay for the weed, I pay for the wine, we pay for this life. Still rockin' gold chains like I'm Kobe. Bath and break, I'm doing cocaine. It's that love supreme like Coltrane. Oh, baby, girl, the way you move it got me so turned on. Please don't.
Again, be mindful of the tension you're putting on your client's hair. You don't want to cause any breakage or hair loss because you're braiding so doggone tight, okay? And you also don't want your client having to pop 2 ibuprofen or Tylenol because their head hurts so bad, or they can't sleep on, their head at night because the style hurts so bad. Yes, you want security, but you don't want the client to feel uncomfortable at all. It's okay to talk to them during the service and ask them, is everything okay? Is this too tight or anything? And you can go from there. But again, be mindful of what you're doing because you do want to offer and provide, a great service.
Supreme like Coltrane. You could be Bay for the night. You could be Bay for the night. You could be Bay for the night. I pay for the weed, I pay for the wine, we pay for this life. Still rockin' gold chains like I'm Kobe.
We are back at the front of her head, and I'm just going to finish this braid. After I finish that braid, I am going to make a part that is parallel to the very first one I did, okay? I'm going to stop where I started on the first braid, and then I'm going to bring that braid as close to the first one as I can and braid around back into that beehive. It's nothing but a circle, but I know this part of the actual braid pattern can be a little tricky, but you don't want a gap in between your first braid and your second braid at all.
Oh darling, can you see? Girl, I'm all you need for the night. You could be Bay for the night. You could be Bay for the night. You could be Bay for the night. I pay for the weed, I pay for the wine, I pay for this life. Still.
So I won't keep on boring you. I sped the next few clips up. All this braid pattern is repetition. It is fairly easy. It only gets a little complicated at the part at the top where you have to make sure those braids are somewhat close together or as close as you can get them, because you don't want this style to be unrealistic. You want it to look as natural as possible. So I'm going to let you guys keep on watching until the next step.
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why I'm down, yeah? No friends of mine around, yeah. Now I'm thinking might have caught the June blues, yeah. I wanna try you now when I drive around, don't feel it all.
All right, I am all done with the braid down. I like to go in and sew the remaining braid down to the other braids. I know some people like to go in and crochet the braid in other braids, but it's personal preference. It doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Then when I'm done that, I go in with some oil and put it on the scalp and just rub it to give it some stimulation. And after that, I go in and crochet the hair in, and that's it. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope this video helped, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, thumbs up, do all that good stuff. And until the next time.
Cute. Girl, look at that Tina. Yes, Auntie, yes. What?
It's still long enough for you to put in a ponytail too.
I like that.
Hey, looking like Micaiah.
I like that. Yes. Girl, you can't tell me not to be walking that, huh?
Like what you say?
Me?